What's up, everybody? It's your girl Chanté, back with another episode of Chatting with Chanté. How in the world are y'all doing? Me, I am doing fabulous. So as y'all can see from the title, we finna get real intimate, real personal, real quick, okay? So if you don't feel like talking about menstrual cycles and womanly daily things we go through downstairs and all that good stuff, then you can go ahead and bypass this video and I'll catch y'all in the next one. But if you want to know all about the Honey Pot, which is the brand I'm going to be talking about right now, then stay tuned, get your snacks, get your drinks, prop your feet up, and let's get it, let's go. But before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell so you're notified when I drop a video. So if you actually go through my videos, you will see that I actually did a video about the Honey Pot 6 months ago, but I didn't actually record it 6 months ago. I recorded it well before then, but then I decided to upload it 6 months ago. So yeah, but I was like, let me go ahead and do like a fresh video, all new products, all new insights, and all that good stuff. So if you follow me on TikTok, which you should, at Chanté White, then you will see I've done quite a few videos lately talking about the Honey Pot and different sizes of their pads and all that good stuff, and answering questions that people have. So it's been getting a lot of buzz. I didn't expect that. So I was like, let me do one grand YouTube video so that way I can, answer as many questions as I can, give personal insight, and show you the things that I personally have gotten from the Honey Pot. Now, the things I got, it is a lot, but it's nowhere near how much stuff they actually have. So there's something for every single person. So I know a lot of people right off the bat, they want to get into Honey Pot. They've heard a lot about it and things like that, but they don't know where to start, or they don't know if they want to go into it because of, certain things with the pads and their herbal infused and things like that. So I'm going to talk about that in this video, but I kind of wanted to, just say I highly recommend the Honey Pot. I've been using them for 2 years. I actually found out about them in 2020, like around this time, not last year, in 2020, like right in the thick of the pandemic. And I found out about them. I was scrolling on Twitter. They were trending because of this controversial Target commercial. And I watched it and I was like, oh, that's why they're mad? Okay, well, sign me up. So I went to Target and I, started off small. So I'm going to show you the first thing that got me into the Honey Pot products, which is the sensitive foaming wash here. So I've been using this consistently for 2 years. This is the only thing I've been using for cleansing down there for 2 whole years. I've used the Summer's Eves and the Vagisil and things like that, but this is the best thing ever. It's literally a foam. So what you do is you shake it up and then you pump 3 times and use your hand. Don't use a washcloth or anything, just because it is foam, so it will dissolve very quickly and you won't get any benefits. But use your hand, do what you got to do, and you feel refreshed and clean. And it has a very, I don't want to say herbal just because I don't want people to think I'm talking about actual like grass and leaves and stuff, but it just has like a very good, clean, fresh scent. Like there's no added soaps and dyes and fragrances that'll throw off your pH balance. And this is actually, geared to keep your pH in balance. Like for sure, it tells you the exact balance that your pH needs to be in. So I use this. It feels amazing. It doesn't feel stripped or irritated down there. I absolutely love it. So this is the product that got me introduced to the Honey Pot, the very first product that I've been using. And again, it's been 2 years and I absolutely love it. Like I never really had issues using the Vagisil and Summer's Eves and stuff like that, but I can say I've noticed improvement, I guess you can say, even though I didn't have any problems. But switching to this and using this consistently has been a breeze. So after using this for quite some time, then I kept seeing people talking about the pads. Oh my gosh, if you love the wash, you have to try the pads. Get the herbal infused pads. And and I promise you, if someone would have told me that someone would have come out with menstrual cycle pads that had aloe, lavender, and mint in them, and they give you like this cooling sensation, I would have been like, what? Who would want that? You know what I'm saying? But everyone kept talking about it. So I was like, okay, well, let me try out the pads. Okay, the wash is a go. So let me try out the pads. So a few days before my cycle started, I went to Target and I purchased, just the regular pads here. So these are the herbal infused, the regular pads. And so I was like, okay, so I got them a few days before my period. So fast forward, my period comes. I'm excited. It's the first time I'm looking forward to my period coming because I want to see what this sensation everybody is talking about, right? So, I put it on and I'm sitting in the bed like, okay, a couple minutes go by, nothing's happening. So I'm like, oh my gosh, did I grab the wrong ones? Is something wrong with me? I would be the one not to be able to experience. Ooh, that's literally how it happened. Like right in the middle of me ranting and raving, I literally got that gust of like, winter wonderland opening up, and it made me stand up in the bed. Not because it was like burning or irritating, it was just, it came out of nowhere. I was literally ranting and raving like, how come I'm the only person who won't be able to, ooh, like I rose up and I'm like, oh snap. And then the rest is history, okay? 2 years later. So these pads, again, the herbal infused pads, they are infused with essential oils. So your lavender, your aloe, and your mint. Anytime you put a drop of mint in anything you got going on, oh honey, you're getting that cooling sensation, that tingling sensation. You're getting it for sure, okay? Mint trumps all, I promise you. But I love it, okay? So after that, I was sold. I was like, I'm not going back to any other brand. And you know, other brands, not to knock them, because of course I use them, and I didn't have any problems, thank God. But you know, they are filled with different, you know, dyes and chemicals and things like that. That's not good for us in the long run, okay? Again, I didn't have any problems using the Summer's Eve and Vagisil, and then, you know, the other brands of pads and stuff like that. But you know, over time, after consistent use of things that's, you know, internally harming your body, whether you realize it or not, you know, it'll be hard to reverse that down the line. So I feel it's better to make that switch now, at least for me, while I'm still younger, you know, my body's still adjusting and things like that, to make the switch to healthier options. And I said when I turned, you know, like 24, 25, I wanted to be more mindful of what I put it on my body, in my body, down there. And I've just been feeling great, okay? I've just been feeling the best, okay? You're probably going to hear me say I highly recommend you get the honey pot, just because, for one, it's Black owned. Listen, I was sold on that. And two, think of it as an investment, okay? Like, our body parts, especially as women, is so important. It's so fertile. It's so fragile. Our body is our temple. So the more we take care of it, you know, the more it'll take care of us. I mean, if you want to think of it that way. So yeah. So here's the regular ones. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to need something a little bit more, you know, durable, I guess you can say. Because I use the regular ones when my flow isn't crazy. So that's like the first day, you know what I'm saying? Like when my period first starts, it's knocking on the door, hey girl, I'm here, I'm staying for a few days, you know, that's when I use these. Or when my period's about to leave on the last day, I'll use these. But for like those middle days when my flow's a little bit heavier, that's when I grab the super. Okay, all herbal infused. So I grabbed the super ones just for more durability and things like that, good absorbency. Now these pads are a little bit thinner. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, they are 100% organic cotton. They are on the thinner side compared to other brands I've used, but that doesn't mean a thing, okay? Like, it doesn't leak, it doesn't bleed through, like you have no issues, you have no worries, I promise you, I promise you. So then they do have daytime pads, but I ran out and I have to get me some more. But they also have overnight pads, which these are my favorite ones, just because the pads are this long. If you watch my TikToks, please go watch my TikToks, okay? I actually showed the sizes of each pad and things like that, so people could see the difference in sizes and ranges that they have. And I showed it, and y'all, that pad is longer than a CVS receipt. It's literally my favorite one, just because it's that extra protection. There's nothing worse than putting on a pad and it's slipping and sliding everywhere. You're already self-conscious and worried if people know you're on your period. The last thing you need is the pad to be all the way up here, nothing protecting the back, or it slid back here. And you know, we don't need those problems. So with this long pad, you are covered from front to back, rooted to the tutor, okay? Like I said in my TikTok, that pad is from Louisiana to Jerusalem. Actually, if you look on my YouTube page, I actually posted that TikTok video, so you can kind of see what I was talking about. But I love these, and even though they are overnight, I like to use them in the daytime, especially like when my flow is the heaviest, like those middle days, I'm going to be out and about and stuff like that. Yes, I have the daytime pads, but I just love these. Like, I just love them, okay? Now, these overnight ones are the heavy flow ones. Now, they do have the overnight ones for like your regulars. So again, they have every single body covered, because everybody's flow and everybody's different. I mean, everybody's body, you know, is different. So, and they also have the, y'all hear all this stuff I got? And they also have the herbal infused panty liners, because I've said this before too, I didn't want that cooling, minty feeling to just be limited for that 1 week while I'm going through my menstrual cycle. I want to be able to experience that on any given Monday or Friday. I want to be able to experience that whenever I want. So of course, the panty liners, we all know what the panty liners are for. And I was like, once I saw they had the herbal infused panty liners, baby, you can tell me much of nothing, okay? So I would say if you've been looking at the brand, because I know everyone talks about them and things like that. So I would say if you haven't tried them, you've been wanting to, or you wanted more information, I would say please try them, okay? Now, everyone will react differently to that minty sensation, because that's like the main thing that kind of, divides everyone, whether they want to have that minty sensation or not. I personally enjoy it. It's just very different, but you get used to it very quickly. And I will say, when you have the pads on, that minty feeling does not last the whole time you got that specific pad on. It's like when you first put it on, and maybe throughout, you'll get a little gust of whoo, as I like to, describe it. But it doesn't burn, at least for me. And I can't say it doesn't burn. You should, I want everyone to experience it at least once. If you like it, then you'll rock with it. If not, they do have the non-herbal. Now, what I will say is, because all of their packaging is very similar, very simplistic with these bold colors, and it'll be very easy to, mistake one for the other. So, two sides of the coin. If you do want that herbal sensation, that minty feeling or whatever, make sure it says herbal infused, okay? Like, make sure it has the herbal going across, herbal infused. Make sure it has that, okay? Because I wouldn't want you to get home and you slap the pad on. Why did I say slap? That's very aggressive. You place the pad... You put the pad on and you're expecting this minty cooling feeling, and then nothing happens. You're sitting there 2 hours going by, nothing's happened. And then on the flip side, if you don't want the herbal sensation, the packaging is going to look the same, but make sure it says non-herbal. And because I don't want you to grab the herbal ones and then you get home and put the pad on, then 2 minutes later you're running around like a chicken with her afro cut off. So make sure you pay attention and find the ones that work best for you, because they have the postpartum, then they have the mommy to be, and they have so many different things that cater to everyone. And I know you're probably asking, well, what if I'm not a pad person? Don't worry, girl. They do have tampons. Now, of course, the tampons won't be herbal infused just because, those have to be inserted. But they're still 100% organic cotton, so you're still getting those good, healthy benefits versus wearing, something that's filled with harsh chemicals and things like that. So now, let me tell y'all how I had to make a switch from the sensitive to the other wash. So I went to Target, doing my daily errands, of course. And I was like, ooh, let me give me some more sensitive foaming wash, because I'm going to be running out soon. Don't you know my Target ran out? And this is a while back, obviously. But they ran out and all they had was the normal wash. And I was like, ooh, do I want to make this risk? Because listen, I'm just a sensitive person, okay? I'm just sensitive, my skin's sensitive. And of course, we as women, we're very sensitive and delicate downstairs. We can't just be putting any old thing down there, okay? So, and I didn't think the normal wash was going to be anything bad or harmful or anything, but whenever I'm trying a new brand and a new product, especially for the vaginal region, okay, if they offer a sensitive formula of a cleansing product, I'm going to opt for that, just because I want to make sure I'm safe, okay? So I had to get the normal wash, and y'all, the normal wash is amazing. I absolutely love it. So whenever they only have this one left, I'm perfectly fine. So if you are someone who's worried about that, there's not really a major difference except for like one ingredient. I think this one has coconut in it. Yeah, lavender, coconut, and vinegar. And then this one, the sensitive, is lavender, calendula, and vinegar. So it's one little switch, but again, you still get that same fresh feeling. You don't feel stripped or irritated or dry. You feel amazing, you smell amazing, and all is well. So you're probably like, well, girl, have you used them? So I actually have a wash in my shower that I'm finishing up, and I got these two. So I stacked up because right now until the 23rd, it is April 20th, the day I'm filming this. I didn't know when they started this. I'm so sorry. But the honey pot is 15% off at Target. So whether you do online or in store, make sure you stock up, because listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, this brand, okay, the brand, especially the wash, that's why I got two washes, especially the wash, is always sold out. Always sold out, okay? So I would say run to Target, okay? Get the Target app. Listen, if you ain't got the Target app, what are you doing? That has saved me some coins, okay? You get hit to the daily deals and the offers and stuff like that, and then you also get to save you some personal coins, okay? So go to the app store, get your Target app, sign in, make an account, and type in the honey pot, and then save the offer to your wallet. So that way when you scan it at checkout, it'll automatically take off that 15%. 15%. So I would say right now, while the shelves look stocked, okay, while supplies last, I would say stock up while you're able to save you some coin, because this goes fast, okay? I promise you. And some people are kind of saying it's my fault because I did the TikTok videos and my bad, y'all. Listen, I'm trying to make us all feel good, okay? Like, I'm trying to make us just make major improvements. That's all I'm trying to do, okay? My bad, y'all, my bad. And then, oh, and some other things I got. So again, they have a whole bunch of stuff. They got the lubricants, they got bath bombs, they got creams, they got suppositories. What else they got? They got a whole bunch of stuff, including panty sprays. Now, do you necessarily need a panty spray? I don't think you do. I don't know. But I was like, anything that says the honey pot, I want to get it if I can use it, or if I just feel like I could benefit from it, whatever. So I got this one. This one is the Awakening spray, which is like the jasmine frankincense. Yeah. And so, you know, a panty spray, you just lightly spray your panties just to give you that extra freshness and stuff like that. Do you necessarily need it? I don't know what you need, but so it just looks like this. And then this one here, not me losing the top. Here we go. But no, so this one here is the calming one, which has the lavender in it. Y'all, I don't know if you can tell a difference. I don't know if you can tell, but this one here I've been using a lot. Not necessarily as a panty spray, but as like a room spray, like a pillow spray, like, well, not necessarily pillows, but you know, just a room spray, because lavender is a good aid for calming and winding down. So when I'm about to get in the shower and stuff like that, I like to, you know, just spray and give that ambiance, you know, a good calming feeling. I even spray it in the shower while the steam is going up. Like, I don't know if it's working, but I ran out of my actual lavender pillow spray that I use from Dr. Teal's. And I was like, okay, well, let me use this one. And it smells so good. Like, I love lavender for that purpose. Like, it just relaxes me, calms me down, and it just makes sure I get a good night's rest. So I don't use this for my drawers. I use it, you know, just to spray the atmosphere and make it calming. So do what you got to do, okay? And I also have, you know, what's the other one? It's another one. I feel like it's new, bergamot, I believe. And then they also have a cucumber and aloe one. So they got different things for you to try. But like I said, I would just, oh, one more thing. And then they also have wipes too. And y'all know we need to be, you know, using our wipes as well, because toilet paper doesn't always get the job done. And you need something that's going to keep you fresh throughout the day, whether you're on your cycle or not, just to keep you fresh and spruced up throughout the day until you get home to take you a proper bath or shower. So if you can tell by now, do I recommend the honey pot? Yes, I do. And I do understand everyone's body will react differently. So just do what's best for you. Ease into it. Okay, maybe start with like the sensitive wash, you know, see how that works, and then ease your way into like the actual menstrual pads and things like that. Again, they have the tampons. They just have a whole bunch. They even have, oh, I forgot. They even have menstrual cups. Now, I'm a pad girl, okay? Not really a tampon girl. Most definitely not really a menstrual cup girl. I still don't know how that even works. But if you are someone who is a menstrual cup person, you're not a pad person or a tampon person, they got you, okay? They got you. But like I said, I would highly suggest, if you do want to try out the honey pot, run to Target or get on the Target app or website. Order you some so that way you can get your 15% off. And let me know what you think. Okay, I've told so many people about this brand, and I put people on, and not to my own horn, but pew pew. So if y'all have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will catch y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Bye.